Actually working on such platforms, effectively using these kind of tools, which will create virtual workplace, okay, where your office can be virtual, and the learning, like gamification for upskilling of employees, that is possible, it's done. And when you talk about talent acquisition, yes, virtual way, it's not just video calling or anything that you can interview a candidate and you can do that. But this metaverse is an effective tool, which is our future, which is inevitable, though you like it or not, you are going to be ending up into the metaverse and you will work in virtual world.
Thank you very much. So let's go to one of the influencers who does a lot of work in career building here. Um, so use of AI in helping people to find right jobs, use of AI in making the right CV is something that I want you to help me. Thank you.
Sure. So I think, like she did add on from a company standpoint and from an HR perspective, that they're looking to integrate AI into the process of making a marketplace wherein the resumes and the job seekers and your parameters on the job description can match with the right resumes. I think on the end, as a career coach, and when I students, what I realize is the major problem that a job seeker has, irrespective of their age, is applying left, right, and center to every job possible in every company. However, if you have a set of parameters that you are very clear with and you know which domain, what kind of a company do you want to work at, and you're able to customize your resume exactly to the requirements of the ATS, which, by the way, is anyways using different AI-backed algorithms to be scanning your resume in less than 60 seconds, then you can create a resume that is more, I would say, aligned to the job description that is put out by the company. Hence, the talent acquisition process per se, if not shortened to a certain extent, can less tedious. That's number one. There are a lot of interview preparation platforms and tools nowadays that are also integrated different capabilities and mechanisms, whether it's using face detection, different AI ML algorithms, wherein you can prepare for interviews without having a physical person, and you can take part in mock interviews, whether it's to increase confidence, to know where you're lacking, what you can do better. It's the same with job descriptions. There are a lot of AI tools wherein you have the capability today as a candidate to know how much percentage of your resume is matching the top skill sets or the requirements posted by a company on their portal. And that gives you an understanding of where you stand, where are your gaps in terms of your skills, what you can do better. Whether it is with respect to shortlisting, recruiting, or even in the process of preparing for interviews, I think a job candidate, or I would say a job seeker, can leverage AI in multiple ways, because today there are different platforms and apps as well, wherein you can actually just be more confident about the fact that you're applying to the right jobs, and hence the chances of job rejection and failure, which is at the first stage of resume scanning, because 98% of the companies use an ATS, and the reason why people don't get interview calls is because of the matching not happening, and I think Gen AI very effectively there.
Thank you very much for that. So some of the guys who think that AI can solve the problem, yes, AI. Resumes are made by AI. And also companies are using AI to filter them, right? Now, as a company, how do you think that the guy is really good and not just the AI who made that person good? Do you have a solution, Majid?
So I work for a company which is very traditional in nature. We happen to be in the industry for the last 47 years. In many ways, the script of Digital India could become possible because of CMS IT services as a company. All that you see in terms of online banking, etc., is something which we contributed towards heavily as an organization. Coming to new age and this question which is so relevant and pertinent in today's time, I think these questions are not just applicable to me, but to a wider set of industry and the audience. And there are ways. I'll talk about how we have used AI in two ways, right? One in terms of evaluating people, but also in terms of monitoring people and looking at how they can contribute towards productivity, right? So we have used AI for evaluating people through interactive chatbots, etc. In certain places, we are still working towards coming to a level of maturity. The other thing